My name's Hunter Day. I'm part of the Old School Coffee Company in Sweet Springs, Missouri. Old School began not as a business, but as a revelation. We came to Sweet Springs, and God began opening our hearts and our minds to things way bigger than just compartments of our lives. Everything is spiritual. Everything that we do matters, and everything is an overflow of who God is, even coffee. We didn't call it Old School, some marketing brand thing. We were literally in an old school building. But God gave it to us because this is the place that we run our ministry. The main thing we do here is we run a discipleship training school. It's a place for college students and young adults to sit with God, with Holy Spirit and with the Word, and allow the intimacy of who God is to invade us and to transform us. When that transformation took place, we opened a business. We wanted a way to love on our town, and so we opened a coffee shop. It was a place for our students to plug in and a place for us to overflow the things that God was just piling in us. About a year into running Old School, I was sitting with the Lord one morning and felt Him invite me and just said, "Hunter, I want you to ask about equipment and about vision." So I asked about equipment and just wrote down the things that I heard. And it was a list of commercial coffee roasting equipment. And I said, okay, now what's the vision? And the vision is this: we're to build a wholesale coffee supply company that's entirely driven by excellence and by relationships, to ultimately drive us into coffee producing countries across the world. And once we get there, we would use coffee as the conduit to really bring ministry into those places. We would find and source the highest quality coffees at a direct trade relationship, but really use that as an open door to bring teams of people with us to Origin, to train pastors, to plant churches, drill wells, do whatever God tells us to do. When it comes to our product, if there's a healthy boundary for obsessed, I think we flirt with it. We're remarkably passionate about the purity of the product. Coffees from all over the world. Coffees that bring chocolates and sweetness and fruits and aromatics and florals, and coffee that always maintains sweetness through every brew method. Espresso, filter, cold brew, things that you can serve straight and someone not have to douse with cream and sugar and look at you and go, "Oh my gosh, what am I drinking? This is not coffee." Well, it is. It's just with excellence. We want to build our wholesale company on that, as an extension of that quality, that service, that experience that I believe specialty coffee, and really an overflow of what only God can bring, offers to people that are desperate for it. We choose from a wide range of regions, processing methods, looking for all of these unique attributes within the coffees. We then sample roast the coffees. We cup the coffees and let thorough quality control show us which coffees we want to include into our program. We then take those coffees and we put them on the production roaster. Once they're there, we still dial and tweak further until they're at a place where we're ready to share them with the world. The entire reason of all these processes ultimately leads us to putting specialty coffee into the consumer's cup. Something that is sweet, something that is complex, something that is remarkable in the place of something that's normally bitter and pungent. And that experience creates a response, which becomes a conversation and ultimately opens the door to relationships, whether in a retail shop or in a church congregation. Either of those thrive on connecting with the consumer on a level that exceeds expectations. And that is what specialty coffee does. That's what Jesus does. Currently, we're looking for partners that want to purchase our coffee to supply their cafes, churches, or even just their homes. And then our business will allow the revenue and the momentum from those relationships to ultimately lead us to coffee-producing countries across the globe. If our vision is something that excites you and you want to partner with us, please feel free to reach out to us at www.theoldschoolcoffeeco.com. You can also email us at oldschoolcoffeeco@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you and come alongside your vision as you join ours as well.